It's TP in the place to be, man. Y'all go ahead and subscribe, man. Go ahead and hit the like button, man, if you haven't already. And we finna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and get into it. Today, we talking about rich homie Quan. If y'all ain't heard the news, man, rich homie Quan has passed away recently. They say he overdosed. He took some pills and it might have had something in it. We ain't necessarily got an autopsy report or a toxicology report. So it's not one of them situations where we know exactly what happened. What we do know is rich homie Quan has passed away. It was due to a drug overdose. So, R.I.P. him. One thing that I want to, go ahead and say is it's kind of weird how a lot of folks are just coming out the blue, pretty much just giving, oh man, rich homie, I wish such and such and such. I wish we would have did this and did that. Oh man, da 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 da. And like I can't act like all of it's not gonna be genuine, because some of it is gonna be genuine, and some of it's gonna be for the fact that it's like it makes their name more relevant. Oh, this person said, R.I.P. rich homie Quan. So one thing about it is how him and Young Thug had their little situation, and how they split parts, and mainly most of the industry went with Young Thug because Thug was the bigger artist. That kind of put rich homie Quan in a place where he couldn't really make music, or he would be pretty much going against the whole industry deciding to make music, because he's on the other side. He's on the YFN Lucci Big Nut side. So for him to pretty much kind of get drowned out and blackballed to some degree and then pass away, it's kind of fake as hell for people to be like, oh yeah man, R.I.P. rich homie, man, R.I.P. rich homie. Like, probably the same people who wasn't giving him no attention was the same ones saying, R.I.P. bro. So like I said, it's kind of one of them situations where it's like, it's kind of janky. They said he overdosed on, like I said, on some pills that potentially, I'm thinking maybe had some fentanyl in it, because that's what's been the new wave, is what's been claiming people's lives. But until we get the toxicology report, we still just, saying what we think. All the conspiracies going outside of that, saying maybe his girl did it, maybe he was set up, all the type of stuff. I'm going to hold out on saying all that. A lot of the times that people kind of go in on that, usually it's wrong until proven, that it is wrong. But it's kind of so easy to just start making up your own narratives and saying this and that and the third happened. But it could have been one of the situations where rich homie was, laying on the couch in the living room or something like that, because that's where she said she found him. He might have been out there, messing around playing the game or on the phone or watching YouTube videos in the middle of the night or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, or not just texting on the phone, but like on the phone, maybe calling somebody. Many different things he could have been doing, kicking it outside on the couch. So he might have took something thinking, okay, I'm probably finna go to sleep, or I'm probably finna feel good. I'm waiting for this to kick in. And so happened the next morning, after she took the kids to school and came back, she said he had passed away. So it's kind of janky to hear that happen to him. Rich homie Quan did have some jams that really kind of got us through some times in high school. And for him to be able to get his time once Thug got locked up, to be able to kind of tell his story of what happened and why he wasn't as relevant, I feel like it was very important to sum up his story, especially since he passed away shortly after he got a chance to explain it. But that's my take on that, man. Also, and I ain't just here to just report sad news, but we had James Earl Jones, who passed away at age 93. And James Earl Jones was in a little bit of everything, so I'm gonna kind of give some little highlights to the movies he was in. He was in Coming to America, Lion King. He played Mufasa. Conan the Barbarian. He played in Sandlot. He was in Field of Dreams, Coming to America 2. He was in the Star Wars movies. Literally a little bit of everything. He was in Robots. He really has a very, very, very extensive catalog. So it's kind of crazy to have lost James Earl Jones, somebody who was very, 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 very important to the acting community, for the simple fact that he voice acted and he also played roles when it came down to acting. Like, he had a very, very, very full life when you think about it. He was born in 1931, and he, he been on he been on, back when my mama was like, what I'm saying? Like back when my grandmama was kind of young type shit. So for him to have lived this such a full life, it's one of those things where we definitely need to go back and watch the movies he was in, let him, and it'll probably shed some light on his life. And I'm going to be interested to see some documentaries that come out that kind of sum up start to finish his career. That'd be very interesting to look into. So, I'm sorry, I ain't trying to just report bad news or sad news, y'all, but unfortunately, James Earl Jones passed away, and then so did Rich Homie. So y'all go ahead and y'all drop y'all's R.I.Ps. Drop y'all favorite James Earl Jones movies or voices he played, and also drop y'all's favorite Rich Homie Quan song if y'all listen to it, man. And I'm gonna get at y'all on the next one. Y'all stay out the way, and y'all take care.